What's going on, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Blackwater. I was going to do a product review video today, but I've decided not to. I wanted to pick a little bone or scratch a little itch that I've had, and it's about bashing hunters. And I've already had one person tell me probably shouldn't post this, but I'm going to be real honest with you guys. I've got like 500 YouTube subscribers. I get maybe a couple hundred views per video. So what's it really matter to me? I mean, I've literally tried to give away thousands of dollars of free hunts and can't get people to subscribe. So I doubt very seriously this is going to hurt me any. And it's not like I make any money off YouTube anyways. So if it all goes downhill, who cares? The point of this video is that some of you guys need to wake up. Like, the amount of bashing other hunters, which social media is probably the mainstay of it, but the amount of it has gotten out of control. It is absolutely ridiculous how many people, and I'm talking about stupid stuff from kids posting pictures of small bucks and getting bashed for shooting immature deer, to guys shooting great deer in a high fence area and getting bashed for hunting in a high fence, or people that get bashed for shooting a deer over corn, or guys that get bashed for whatever ways they hunt predators, way they killed their elk, shooting a bow, shooting a gun. God forbid anybody shoot a crossbow. It is complete and utter stupidity that we have come to the point of having a group that is actually small. We're large on a numbers scale, but in the grand scheme of things, we're actually a small group. We're supposed to be really tight-knit. Pretty much, especially with social media nowadays, everybody at least knows the name of everybody who's out doing something. You can get right in and talk with anybody anytime you want to. Yet we constantly have to try to put each other down or make sure that everybody knows that we're a better hunter than the next guy on the next post, or whatever it is. You know, we've got better pictures, or kill bigger bucks, or shoot better guns, or spend more money, or spend less money, or do it for free, or, you know, fill all of our tags, or don't fill all of our tags. It's come to the point that we are not really separating ourselves from teenage girls who argue about clothes, shoes, makeup, what kind of cars they drive. It's all the same. It's all absolutely the same. It's disgusting that we can't just be excited for somebody who got their first kill, shot their biggest buck, you know, killed their first bobcat, got their first coyote, shot one in a high fence, shot one in a low fence. Who cares? Like, what does it matter? Everybody's paying for the same license that you have. Everybody's going out and spending money in the hunting industry the same way you are. They're getting up around the same time you are. They're going out into the field around the same time you are, and they're putting in their time, whether it's flying in from Dallas for a 3-day hunt or sitting in the farm at their backyard hunting every day for the whole season. Either way, the person still is passionate about getting out and hunting, and they're participating, and they're doing something, and they're doing something good, and they're excited about it. And therefore, I'm not saying you have to be excited about it, but by God, like, chill out on the not being excited and using your social media voice to try to knock them down. Like, that's ridiculous. I don't understand how we can't just say either good job, man, nice deer, nice cat, nice whatever, or just not say anything at all. It's okay if you're the guy that thinks you're better at everything than everybody. That's fine. There's people out there in any industry, in any niche, any genre that you want to go and include yourself in. There's people out there that think that they are better than everybody else. However, it's really wise to just think that and not say that, because in the long run, you end up becoming the person who looks worse, and you end up doing nothing but causing haste in a tight-knit community, which ultimately brings the level down further and further and further, and makes us more accessible and easier for the people in the anti-groups or the PETAs or the non-hunters or the communities that want hunting out of their area, or the state or government organizations that would like to impose more rules or harder restrictions or whatever it may be on the hunting industry, you're doing nothing but helping them get in. A tight-knit community with a strong wall around it is tough to penetrate, but every time you knock somebody down and pull a brick out, you've just made another hole for some other sleazeball to come in and hurt the pastime that we have said that we cherish so much. That it really questions my mind how much some people actually cherish the pastime if you're willing to degrade the others that are participating in it with you so easily. I don't know, man. It's very mind-boggling to me. I don't understand why it happens. I don't understand the reason that we have to try to place ourselves on pedestals above others. It doesn't matter to me if you think you're better than I am at hunting. That doesn't bother me a bit. Anybody that knows me knows that I get up and I go to work, which is hunting, every day of the week. I do the absolute best I can do for my clients and my landowners, and the results end up speaking for themselves. I mean, there's not many situations that things don't go right for us. But at the same time, it's easy for somebody else who doesn't know me or doesn't know one of the clients to get on and say that A, either we're doing it wrong, B, either we suck, or C, that they're just flat out better than us. And that's fine if you feel that way. And you're not going to hurt my feelings by saying it. All I'm saying is that by saying it, you've done nothing but allow a depletion in the unity of our community. And it's sad that that's the point we've gotten to. And I don't know. I'm not going to say back in the day, because I don't know. I'm 33 years old, and I don't know, way back in the day. I know that back in the day to me was, the 1990s. And I was so far out of the loop then as far as hunters bashing. My parents didn't even have the TV channels that had the hunting shows on them. I had to go to a friend of my dad's house and mow his yard, and then I'd get to sit in there and eat beef jerky and watch, Jackie Bushman and Buckmasters with him. And in that time, I can remember groups of guys gathering over at his house to shoot bows out of tree stands and off roofs of houses, and everybody was pumped up about what everybody got. It didn't matter what the size of the buck was. It was just getting out there and the camaraderie of being around the guys and the campfire and the drinking and the eating and the telling the stories of the big bucks that they saw or the one that got away. And that's all that mattered. And now it's a game of inches, a game of dollars, a game of my equipment's better than yours, or my property's better than yours, or I kill more coyotes or bobcats than you do, or I shoot bigger bucks than you do. And it's just flat out stupid, man. It's absolutely stupid. And people get so bent out of shape over it that they're going to lose some fictitious title of being the best. When a small news flash for you, coming from somebody who is a coach's kid, it doesn't matter what you do. There might be one time in your life that you are the best, but for the majority of your life, somebody will always be better than you at whatever it is that you think you're the best at. And it's really tough for people sometimes to swallow that bite of humble pie. But in all honesty, this is such an enjoyable sport or pastime that we get to participate in. And it is so much more enjoyable when you're able to be excited for other people, excited for your own accomplishments, and just happy in general that we get to participate, that we have the ability to learn more, and that we can do this every single day as long as we're doing it legally. And that's just, I I don't know, and I feel like I'm rambling now, and I probably am, but I just felt like I needed to say that. Not that anybody will watch this or listen to it, or that it'll change anybody's opinions. But if you're one of the people that are talking about antis and PETA and losing our kids, losing interest in our pastime, and then you're willing to turn around and bash another outdoorsman or try to put your mark to make sure everybody knows that you're better than that person is at hunting, then it's probably time to look in the mirror and realize that you're an even bigger problem than the antis or the PETA people are. Because damage done from the inside is a lot worse than damage coming from the outside. If you're in a fight, you can always see stuff coming from a long ways away. But if one of your buddies stabs you in the back, you never see that coming. And I hope, like I said, probably won't be anybody watch this, but I hope somebody does watch this, and I hope that it does help you change a little bit if you're one of those people, because that's all it takes, is for you to just wake up one day and say, you know what, I'm just not going to do that anymore. I'm just going to be excited for people, or I'm just not going to say anything at all, and I'm just going to enjoy our heritage, and I'm going to enjoy having the ability to participate in this heritage. So I don't know if you guys will enjoy this video or not. There's not much to it other than me just spewing at the mouth, but I hope it helps somebody. I hope it gives some of you young guys, maybe that haven't made it to this stage in the hunting game yet. Maybe you're not to the point yet where you can call yourself the best. I hope it gives you a little bit of insight that it's okay if you're not the best at a certain thing. It's okay to be content in the hunting world with enjoying the sport. And it's okay to be excited for other people. And it's okay to do anything that's legal. It's all right if you want to hunt a high fence. It's all right if you don't want to hunt a high fence. It's okay if you want to mouth call coyotes. It's okay if you want to play a e-collar and call coyotes. If you want to shoot a thermal, or if you want to shoot a spotlight, or if you think you should only go out during the daytime, it's okay. It doesn't matter. As long as you're having fun, as long as you got your license, you're being careful, and you're doing it legally, get out there and have an absolute blast, and don't listen to what other people say about you're doing it wrong or they can do it better than you, because it doesn't matter. If you're having a good time and you're doing it legal and you're being careful, you're doing the right thing, and I hope that you will continue to do that. You guys have a great day. I'm headed out to San Angelo tomorrow. I'm going to jump in the blind for myself, and whether I do it right or wrong, I'm going to kill me a buck for this year. You guys take care. We'll see you tomorrow on another episode of Blackwater.